Hello, everyone. Grand Rising. Good morning. This is Rainbow Heart Freedom Eagle, and I will be offering Q&A. So if you're interested, you can submit your questions, and I'll let you know if I can speak to them or not in a URL that I'll probably post somewhere or below, whatever social media platform I use. And you can just go ahead and notify me by asking your question in the comments and or a private message. So whatever way, I'll collect them, and then we'll see if I can answer and or speak to them. um, who am I'm a healer, a coach, a reader, a teacher, and I've been doing empowerment readings, which I do have my medicine cards. I also do consultations and healing sessions, whether it be, in our group Reiki party circles and or one-on-one healings. The trainings, the trainings that we do are usually, that Bear and I do, are usually revolving around psychic protection. So my specialty is like, all right, why am I doing this? First, why I'm doing this is so that I can have more people aware of who I am and what I do. And this is what I do for a living. This is how I make a living. Um, I can find out what's holding you back. So, whether it be in relationships, health, career, whatever, my expertise is finding out what's holding you back, what's your white noise, whether it be conscious and or subconscious for you. And then you can use that to move forward in attaining whatever goals or manifesting whatever desires you want, whether it be better relationships. So this this that I'm offering will give you a chance to experience um, of what it may be like to work with me and play with me. So our patreon.com/Baron Rainbow Shamanic Healers will be launching soon. Stay tuned for that. If you're interested, if you're called to, join our tribe and be with other like-minded folks who are, I wouldn't really say like-minded, but more of the same frequency, maybe similar experiences, similar understandings. And yeah, how many of you have ever said, "Oh, I want to taste the different flavors at Baskin Robbins. I want to sample. I want to experience. I want to get on that table and experience a 10-minute massage with that masseuse." Okay, so what I'm doing is empowerment advice. So this Q&A, go ahead, I'll collect your questions and then I will unleash it and publicize it in a video. What else did I want to say? So yeah, that's one of my superpowers, telling you, hey, this is your white noise. This is what's holding you back. And let me give you some examples. It could be somebody, for example, it could be somebody who stays in the same pattern of relationships, different people, different men, but still the same men who abuse her. Okay, the red herring, the white noise, limiting belief, whatever you want to call it, unsupported belief, all the same thing, different words, would be, well, I would tap into that person and feel into what it is, whether it be from myself, my intuition, my spirit guides, that person's higher self and or spirit guides, and I would read into it. I don't do predictions. I don't believe in that. It's more about empowering messages that will help the person on how to take personal responsibility, how they, for example, one, need to change their mindset, two, what actions or behaviors they need to take or implement into their new lifestyle. So it really is about personal transformation, personal responsibility, while being balanced. So integrating the shadows, traumas, and wounds, and um, loving them into the light, the truth, exposing them into the truth, the light, embracing, accepting them, and loving them away so that they're no longer an issue. You're just at peace with them. And you can attain whatever um, relationships, conditions, or things that you want. Like, oh, I started off with something. What was I saying? Like, oh, yes, like the example of the lady who keeps putting herself in these same situations. For example, her red herring or her white noise or her limiting self beliefs or unsupportive beliefs could be, I'm not worthy, or I deserve to be abused, or I'm always going to be abandoned. Something like that. Um, who could this be for? It could be for people who need more clarity on, hey, why am I running into this problem? Why am I not breaking through in whatever their career, whatever money they want to set, and they're not hitting that mark, or whatever, whether they be entrepreneurs or people who are not entrepreneurs but just want to be happy, like, oh, why I have all these successes in all aspects of my life, why am I still not happy? What is it that's bothering me? Like, okay, you hit that money mark, you hit that health mark, you have all your ducks in a row in a line, but yet you're still unfulfilled. Not even just unfulfilled, but kind of miserable. Like, what's eating away at you? Okay, you have a background, you have a history, you have a personal history and background that is holistic, mind, body, spirit, like your inner child or just different aspects of you in your past, whether it be in this lifetime or other lifetimes, are begging for your attention. And that's why it's gnawing at you. It's like, okay, it's time for a change, but I don't know how to change because I don't know what it is that's actually bothering me. So I go there with you. But the people who are more successful are in getting what they want are more truthful and courageous to face their flaws, their weaknesses, their insecurities, whatever it is that's bothering them. Or even if they're not aware, they'll be courage, courageous to face their truths. And this is what separates those that we work with who get what they want and who don't. And usually those who don't blame other people. Oh, this product doesn't work. Oh, these services doesn't work. And it really is about taking and reclaiming your happiness, your peace, your personal power, your sovereignty, your freedom, your whatever it is you want, your health, your confidence, your empowerment, whatever your successes in any and every aspect of life. So those are examples of what I could discover and unearth with you when you go with me for empowerment readings, consultations, things like that, or even healing sessions. I receive these messages, and that's just the way things are processed and channeled through me, and I'm shown, I discover them with you. So to open up and trust the message, trust yourself, trust whatever discomfort, um, what other whatever discomforts from your inner child or your past traumatic memories, whether you remember them or not, even if they were suppressed or repressed. Like, for example, someone got was put into a situation, maybe like traumatized, whether it be rape or other types of assault, and it was just erased or suppressed, blocked from their memory because it was just true traumatic. And now it's like, oh, why am I thinking of this? Is this fake? Is this real? And is it actually real in time for me to heal these memories and these wounds, because it was too much for your body to process before, and now you're actually ready to deal with and to face and to integrate these hurts, these pains, these traumas, these shadows, which are messages, which are your treasures that will empower you, that will make you more whole and powerful. And that is true healing. embracing all of the above in order to transcend it and bring it to your love and your light attention and evolve yourself. No longer having these chains, these ball and chains, these limiting beliefs, these blockages or fears, fear, doubts, uncertainties, worries that cause you paralysis to move forward in whatever endeavors it is that you want, like a lover in your relationship, better relationship for you as a parent with your children. You know, it's unearthing these different limiting beliefs, white noises, um, these blockages, and just basically first being aware, identifying them, and then second, healing them. Like, what is the truth for me? What is it that I want to step into? Who is it that I want to become? What is this self concept that I'm switching into? Because once it starts with the inner world, once you switch your inner world, then it'll manifest and you'll, well, everyone wants to be happy. You'll get what it is that you're seeking or asking for. And if you get certain things and you're still not happy, then we can go there as well. It's like, okay, it's not these physical things or relationships or conditions that will make me happy. There's something else that's missing, Rainbow. What is it? What what am I not giving or thinking or feeling? What is it this current programming or mindset that I'm mired in that I'm still not feeling happy? Okay, so basically our trainings, um, we're going to have different articles, videos, and private community access so that we can all learn from each other in the group, on our patreon.com/Baron Rainbow Shamanic Healers. Okay, that's another option. And for those of you who know, we are also known for our psychic protection. You could check out our book. I'll put the links below or somewhere nearby. But really, I'm just making this video because, as you know, we've been censored, and I have gone with many experts telling me, oh, there's nothing wrong with your live stream. This is how you're supposed to do it. I don't understand why it's not working for you. And ever since Donald Trump has placed this executive order to lift the censorship from the social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, um, it has just proven that, okay, what are we experiencing? What I'm experiencing when I try to do live streams and other things, our audience are not getting notifications that, hey, they're on, or it's just being blocked. And when I do actual live streams, I can't see it's being zapped so that I'm not able to see the participants, and the participants are not able to see the other participants. Whereas when it's functioning normally as the way it's supposed to be, we're able to see and engage with each other without my video, my live streams being cut off, um, you know, cut off abruptly when I'm not even done talking yet. And for those of you who follow us, you can see that this has been happening. So that's why I'm actually just recording this video to upload it. That way, those of you who are interested in experiencing an example can submit your questions to me and I can answer them. And yeah, and like I said, I'm doing this because I'd like people to know who I am and have an experience. That way, we can see who else would be attracted to join us, whether it be for one on one, for our books, for joining our Patreon group. Okay? Um, what else did I want to mention? I need a sneeze, and it's not coming out, but here it is. Bless me. Okay. So yeah, I'm a healer, coach, reader, teacher, and that's that's one of my superpowers of how I can help you discovering what it is that's holding you back, and how to replace that with a different mindset, different belief. empowering, supportive belief that'll help to move you forward in attaining those things that you do want. Conditions, relationships, people, things, yes. Um, and since, yes, I am doing assignments to help me articulate this, help me articulate my marketing better. And it seems like people are shaken up, even though these are the people that have come to us for psychic protection and black magic and bullying. Um, that's how our curriculum got started because of the same repetitive questions. But right now, I'm branching out and focusing on, I guess, broadening it. And I guess you could say, expertise or topics of strength are relationships. Like if you're dealing with stressful relationships, not just bullying and black magic, but maybe at work or with your family or with friends or so-called friends, or people, just people in general, online and in person, and you're like, okay, these people are acting like narcissists, controllers, control freaks, being demanding, being annoying, just being really stressful, acting like victims, martyrhood. These are all syndromes. Having bipolar, not necessarily bipolar disorder. What was it called? Um, oh, what was the name? Anyway, something like, oh, passive aggressive. There's a certain name. It's not bipolar, it's something else. Being passive aggressive and saying, oh, I hate you, but please don't leave me. You know, you being dependent or codependent. Anyways, any and even more beyond of these types of relationships where there are power struggles, you feel imbalanced, you feel taken advantage of, you feel resentful and angry, but you may know why or you may not know why. This is another one of my strengths on what I can offer advice with. Um, Basically, stressful relationships, interpersonal dynamics, interpersonal and intrapersonal, both, whether it be for you as an individual or even the organization, like, like workplaces. Okay. And when I say organizational, I mean for the workplace, like an employer to actually hire me and say, hey, Rainbow, I need to know how to boost the morale in our company so that everyone can be happier, can be healthier, and can produce more instead of, everyone being negative and depleted and um, being sabotaging to themselves, in turn, the whole company. Okay. Yeah, I love to cover all the ground when it comes to personal, organizational, global, and multidimensional. However, I'm just going to keep it to that because I think it'll help people feel more comfortable with. Oh, this is what I can go to Rainbow for, and I can ask her these types of questions. This is bothering me, and hopefully she'll answer it, or at least address it in the Q&A answer video, and say, oh, sorry, I'm not going to speak to that. I can't, or I won't, or that's not my that's not my field of strength. Something like that. Okay, I hope you guys are doing well and keep your vibrations high, because that really is the way to go during all this time of chaos and uncertainty, because there is darkness, and whether it's in yourself and around the world, and there's also so much power and beauty and potential. All of these things are unfolding, but we really have to go through all the crap, inner world crap in ourselves, facing our insecurities and wounds and healing them, and outside in the outer world. It's just all a reflection of ourselves and of each other. So take care. You can and you will do it. There is hope. It was, it is, it shall be. Glorious victory for all, the win win win, now and forever, in this lifetime and across all time and space. Anyways, this is Rainbow Heart Freedom Eagle signing out, and I do look forward to seeing what your questions are and helping to address them for the purpose of your empowerment, peace, happiness, joy, empowerment, your healing on multidimensional levels. So, personal transformation, if you are the type of person who loves to personally develop yourself and take personal responsibility, then this message and how what I deliver, these transmissions are more than likely for you. Anyways, this is just a sample. Like tasting the ice cream samples, receiving a massage sample. This is receiving empowerment messages samples from Rainbow. All right, peace, guys. Healing. It is all that is.